Hello and welcome to the Euphonium and Trombone Guide How-To. Now, I'm going to start today's off with the euphonium, and I'm going to tell you about the parts. Now, most important for playing is a mouthpiece. I have two right here, and you're going to want to start off on a beginner mouthpiece with a shallower cup. I haven't used this in a while. This is a Vincent 6.5 AL. And you can pick this up at most music stores that at least have like a trumpet or something. And then this is what I currently use. It's a Shilky 51D. This is for more intermediate players. And this, you should probably start using this about when you get into high school, up until into college, if you want to go that far. So, the mouthpiece goes into the lead pipe of your instrument, and through the lead pipe, assuming that everything is open, it goes through here, through here, through here, around the tubing, and out through here. Now I'm going to tell you about the other parts. These are the valves. Most will have 4 valves on top, a 4th valve right here that you would use with your pinky. However, I have a professional instrument. This is a compensating euphonium. It is a Yamaha Yep 642 silver. So and by compensating, I'll explain later, but it basically makes lower notes more in tune. So if you are using a school instrument, you are very likely to have a Yamaha 321, and you'll have 4 valves right on top. And when you press on the valves, it will send the air down through the tuning slides over here and make the instrument longer so that lower notes will be played. And the fundamental pitches of the instrument are B flat concert, and you can also go on to different notes depending on what partial you're on. So, for instance, B flat. That was a pedal B flat. And then you can also go up higher to 1 octave for a B flat, a 5th for an F, and then the B flat, D, and so on. But you're probably not gonna, if you're starting off beginning, you're probably not gonna need to go higher than a B flat that's right on top of the bass clef staff. And while I'm talking about bass clef, there are 2 different types of clefs that you can read for euphonium, and is treble clef and bass clef. Bass clef is a lot more common. Treble clef is more for people who usually have switched over from trumpet. So I'm just going to show you an example. So this is treble clef, and the middle line, the middle line in the treble clef is a concert A. And this one, I'll explain key signatures later, but because of the key signature, this one is A flat. Now, if you look at bass clef, it's a little bit lower in how it's positioned compared to its notes, but that middle line would be a D concert. And here is a graph showing you the difference. These are on top of each other vertically are the same notes, the difference between the 2 clefs. You can pause it if you want to see that a little bit better. Now, I'll get back to the horn. Now with the horn, the tuning slides will be pulled out depending on your tuning tendencies. Now if you're a beginner, don't worry about this too much, but you want to find your main tuning slide. For me, it's on the back, but for most other instruments that are not compensating, it will be on the front. And just want to pull that out maybe about an inch or so. Help save your teacher's ears just a little bit. And then if you have a 4th valve, then just pull that one out about an inch too. But don't worry about like trying to get everything perfectly in tune as you begin. And very important, if you mess with any of the the tuning slides for any of the ones that have valves, so fourth valve, first, second, third, you want to press down on the valves before you pull it out, or else you're going to depressurize your valves and make the valves not really good. Now, when you start off learning, you want to start off buzzing, and you want to just buzz and use a tuner and try to get an F or a B flat. Now, if you don't have a tuner but you just happen to have a piano, you can also use the piano and find the pitches. That is debatably better because you can also help train your ear at the same time. And then, in case you were wondering, this black thing that I have right on here is called a burp, and it helps you with buzzing so you can train your ear and play more in tune once you connect it with the horn. As Freddie Martin once said, that once you buzz and you can hear the note, once you put it in your horn, it's a lot simpler and you can find the pitch and play more in tune easier. Now, I think that about covers it for the euphonium basics. Thank you for watching.